Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for accepting our invitation. It's a great pleasure to have you all here, even if only virtually. We are at the final step of our design contest that we launched last year on the occasion of Pininfarina's 90th anniversary. And that's why I would like to start asking our chairman, Mr. Pininfarina, to say a few words about our anniversary and about the reason why Pininfarina decided to celebrate the anniversary launching a contest. Please, Mr. Pininfarina, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone, and good afternoon to people who is in the afternoon. Thank you, Francesco, for your introduction. This program started in 2020 because of the 90th anniversary, and it was a little late now because of all the problems that we had, but as you know, we are very resilient, so we continue to implement the program, and now at the end we are at the ceremony of the award. So I confirm what I said last year, that for us, the future, I repeat again, the future is more important than the past. So we are a company with 91 years of age because we have always been thinking of the future. And the future is young people and is students and is designers and architects who have the passion for design. So for us, this contest is very important, and we are very happy and glad that we have been able to involve many schools, many students on this, and the material was very, very good. And so I think that this is really what Pininfarina has to do. So to stick to the future and the young designer and architect. So thank you very much for your work. Congratulations for the winners, but congratulations also to all the attendees of the award. Thank you very much again to everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Pininfarina. So the design contest wanted to stimulate you, the new generation of designers, to rethink a future way of moving and living. And we have engaged 15 prestigious schools, and I would like to thank all the schools involved that you can see in this slide: Royal College of Art, Politecnico di Torino, the Hochschule München, Coventry University, F.H. Joannem University of Applied Sciences, IED Torino, Tsinghua University, Umea Institute of Design, China Academy of Art, Universidade de São Paulo, IAD, Pratt, Strat School of Design, ISD Rubica, National Institute of Design. You have been asked to share your vision within one of these topics: smart individual mobility, smart social mobility, and smart spaces. Among the hundreds of works received, the jury has made a pre-selection and has identified a short list for each category. And today we have the pleasure of having the finalists, the students who created the works included in the short list. Let me seize this occasion to thank again the influential press members and professionals from the world of design and architecture who have joined our jury. Of course, Mr. Pininfarina as honorary judge and Kevin Rice as jury chair, and then Madame Anna Sansio, Vice President Design Experience at Dassault Systems, Silvia Barufaldi, Editor of Auto and Design, Madam Mrs. Sandra Button, Chairman of the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance, Carlo Biasia, Special Projects Architect of Gruppo Mondadori, Patrick Battista, Founder of Design Wanted, Federico Casalegno, Senior Vice President of Samsung Electronics, Andres Sanchez Lozano, Co-Founder and CEO of Exchem Real Estate, and Harry West, professor of practice at Columbia University and principal of Invisible Design. We are very proud to have such prestigious personalities as members of our jury. And let me also thank Giovanni de Niederhausen, Senior Vice President Architecture at Pininfarina, who has made a preselection at the category Smart Spaces with his team of Pininfarina Architecture. So now the time has come to elect the winners. Are you ready? Let's start with the first category, Smart Individual Mobility. The brief was a new way to move that is easier, more efficient, cost-effective, environmentally friendly, safe, and comfortable for the individual. Finalists for the category Smart Individual Mobility are Vision Zero, project developed by Lee Yong-gun from Republic of Korea, student of the Hochschule München. Second finalist is Pura Essenza, developed by Fan Kai-wen from Germany, student of the Hochschule München again. Third finalist is Valentina, presented by Nathan Groot from France, student of the ISD Rubica. Fourth finalist is Pavilion, presented by Kim Junoo from Republic of Korea, student of the Coventry University. So, we have the finalists of the Smart Individual Mobility, and the winner is Vision Zero, Lee Yong-gun, Hochschule München. Bravo, congratulations. Lee, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Hi, congratulations, Lee.
Thank you so much.
So you will be awarded with a 6-month internship at Pininfarina. And how old are you? Can I ask you?
I'm sorry too.
So, okay, great. You are from the Republic of Korea, but you live in Germany, right?
You're right. I'm from Jordan. I'm from Korea, and I study in Germany in Munich.
I see. So where did you take inspiration for Vision Zero? And why did you call it Vision Zero?
I inspired by a traditional roof, a Korean roof.
I see. And so, Kevin Rice, our Chief Creative Officer, would you like to explain why the jury has elected Vision Zero?
Absolutely, I'd love to. Again, many congratulations, Lee. Also, congratulations to all the other finalists, to all the people that competed. There was hundreds and hundreds of people who gave us wonderful design proposals. But Lee, yours is the one that all the judges and myself in particular were really impressed by. And I think one thing that's really important, you mentioned it also in your explanation, is, it's really important to make sure that we look after the planet. For way too long, we haven't considered that in the automotive industry and the mobility industry. So your approach of being inspired also by natural phenomena as a way of cooling the vehicle, I think is one really interesting, because as we all talk about electric vehicles, something that always keeps coming up, we keep it a little bit quiet maybe, is the use of the air conditioning unit, how much energy it takes, especially in extreme weather conditions. So I think it's a very in-depth view. It's not just just let's make a nice looking vehicle. You've really thought about the environmental aspects of it, the impact that you can reduce with what's kind of like a simple idea, but it's an idea that no one else has come up with. And you've utilized it beautifully in combination with traditional iconography from your home nation in the form of the roof and so on. And that's put together a vehicle which is not only very clever, very sustainable, it's also a beautiful vehicle. And that's something that all the judges insisted upon, is there was many proposals which also were very clever. But we, Pininfarina, are obviously a design house. And through innovation and purity, we also insist that whatever design is made, it should also be a visually very appealing design. So yours is not only innovative, it's also unique and also very beautiful. So for that reason, we all picked yours as the final winner.
Great, congratulations again. Maybe we have the pleasure to have connected Professor Ottmar Wickenheiser of the Hochschule München. Ottmar, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Would you like to say a few words to your student, the winning student?
Well, congratulations to all the participants. I found it really great. Your initiative to support young people is actually my life theme. Since I'm a teacher, I'm always pushing for making young creatives successful. And with your great contest, it was proven that we are doing something right, namely thinking about the future, not just from the aspect of aesthetics, but really in the focus of aesthetics, but caring about our environment. I think this is the theme for the next years to come. And I'm totally happy that we have been successful. Thank you very much to you coming up with this great contest.
Thanks to you, Ottmar, and to all the schools for supporting us along these months. And so it's time to move to the second category, smart social mobility. The brief was a new way to move together, create new forms of collective mobility that promote the concept of sharing, connectivity, and a sustainable, inclusive lifestyle. Finalists of the category Smart Social Mobility are Bench, presented by Tom Moreau from France, student of the Strat School of Design. Pod, presented by Guillaume Innocenti from France, student at the Royal College of Art. And the third finalist is Omnia, presented by Niccolò Vallauri from Italy, student at the Istituto Europeo di Design in Torino. And the winner of the category Smart Social Mobility is Bench, Tom Moreau, student at Strat School of Design. Tom, are you connected? Congratulations.
Hello.
Congratulations, Tom.
Thank you very much.
So you will be awarded with 6 months internship at Pininfarina. So let me go to Kevin. Kevin, would you like to comment on the winning project? Why the jury has selected Bench?
First of all, congratulations to Tom. Again, also congratulations to all the other finalists. And in Tom's case, I think the whole idea of how people in the last mile move around cities is for me the biggest challenge of the future in the next few years. It's not something we can wait until there's some great new fuel which is discovered, or global warming has completely turned the planet into a place we don't recognize. These are not things for the future, these are things for now. And there's very few really clever solutions, really effective solutions, and it's something which affects us all. And I think Tom's approach was interesting, of course, using a system like levitation. That's something that obviously raised a few eyebrows with the with the judges as to exactly how the thing would levitate, which we says, okay, well, we'll overlook that for a moment, and we'll overlook it mainly because with all the other alternative solutions, like the scooters you see in cities at the moment, they are very, they get in the way. They're not aesthetically beautiful. They very much could be, but they're not. But the whole system of way, or the way that the current systems are set up, it's not an elegant, it's not an efficient way of dealing with the urban last mile position. And Tom's revolutionary and really inspired kind of solution was that, okay, it's all very well and good moving around the city, but what do you do with the thing when it's not moving? When you go into a shop or you go into a bar or restaurant, you leave it outside, it gets in the way, all sorts of things, and that includes cars as well. But in Tom's case, he said, no, he's going to turn that into a piece of urban iconic furniture, incredibly beautiful, incredibly futuristic looking thing. So whether people will actually go and sit on it, they might be scared to, but they certainly won't miss it. It'll be like jumping into a Blade Runner movie or something, and it'll stop everyone in their stride just to look at the thing. It's a revolutionary looking thing, an incredibly beautiful looking thing, and if there's any way to try and help the future, Tom, if we can help bring some technical partners to find a way to make the thing levitate at some point, then all the better. But I think for us, it's a visionary kind of project we're looking for. And for us, you were the only one who really thought about it in terms of what happens when the thing's not being used. And you could arguably say it's an even more wonderful thing when it's not moving than when it's moving. So congratulations on that. A revolutionary approach, and one I think that all the judges were really, really very, very much happy with. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Mike,
Yes.
you are head of transportation design at Trust School of Design, right?
Yes, yes.
Would you like to comment on the project?
Well, first of all, I wanted to thank the jury and for the awarding this prize to Tom, and for showcasing this really forward-thinking approach the jury had on the brief. Also thank Pininfarina for this really quite challenging briefs you set at the beginning of the year. This idea of resetting things like that was in such an extensive way was really thought-provoking for our students. So that was really interesting. Yeah, I think that what Tom's project tried to showcase was the idea that, well, really we have to set aside current mobility solutions if we want to think about what's best for the cities in the future. And that also meant thinking differently about the aesthetics, not just the formal aesthetics of the object, but also the aesthetics of moving, the time of moving and the relationship we have to these new objects. And I thought that's what was really interesting in Tom's approach, who has an extensive experience in transportation design internships, but there on the subject had this opportunity to think completely differently about what it meant to move around in cities. And I think that for car makers, that's one of the big issues right now, is how to reset the aesthetics and the imaginaries around cities and how we move around these cities. Obviously, levitation was a bit of a gamble for Tom on the subject to tackle that. But again, like Kevin was saying about the scooters we have in cities, if we just think about these crazy monowheels that people tend to use, I think 20 years ago we would have thought, nah, that's not possible. That's not possible to package such an electric engine and the batteries and everything, and people will never use these things. They would fall over and it would be dangerous. And yet people do use them. So I think that the role of design is not as much to think about use technologies or think about technologies, but think first about the user experience, and then technology tends to we tend to ask engineers to find the supporting technologies. And so I think that's where Tom took that stride on this project. So thanks again for everybody, and to the jury to award this kind of brave project, which was unusually forward thinking for transportation design, I think, but very contemporary in terms of how we have to look at our role as transportation designers in the cities of tomorrow.
So congratulations again to Tom, and let's move to the third category, smart spaces. The brief was from digitalization to materialization, the design should have encompassed the temporary outdoor pavilion to be completely built off-site through rapid prototyping, digital fabrication, and/or robotic technologies. The pavilion should have been designed as a self-supporting structure and as one module of a larger modular structure that could be used for outdoor events. The full building life cycle should be considered also, and material sustainability and recyclability was a must. So let's disclose the finalists of the category Smart Spaces. Cerulean, presented by Ahmet Berkay Tinatsepe from Turkey, student of the Politecnico di Torino. Cube, presented by Vladimir Di Bartolomeo from Italy, student at the Politecnico di Torino. And the third finalist is Dinamico, designed by Riccardo Grecu from Italy, student of the Politecnico di Torino. And the winner of the category Smart Spaces is Dinamico, Riccardo Grecu, Politecnico di Torino. Riccardo, congratulazioni, ci sei? Eccoti. Complimenti, congratulations. So, are you from Torino?
I live in Alessandria, but near Turin.
So you know that you will be awarded with a 6-month internship at Pininfarina, so it will be very easy for you to join our team in Cambiano.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So can you tell us something about this project? What inspired you in designing this amazing architecture?
I can say that I drew inspiration from car designs, from curved lines. That automotive design is one of my greatest passion from when I was a kid, so Dinamico, in my point of view, means an architecture that stimulates the users to interact with it and to customize it and change according to their needs. So an architecture that also can be amplified thanks to new technologies and application for smartphones. So I like to say that the users with Dinamico can play with it in order to create their own space. And I would like to thank Pininfarina for this great opportunity. I would like to thank Paolo Pininfarina, President, and all the members of the jury for this opportunity. I'm very grateful.
Congratulations, Riccardo. Giovanni de Niederhausen, our Senior Vice President Architecture. Would you like to say the reasons why the jury has elected Dinamico as a winner?
Yeah, well, good morning, everyone, and congratulations, Riccardo. One of the reasons why the jury selected the project is the fact that was a project that responded to the main question of the project, of the brief, that was creating a piece of architecture that could be dynamic, that could be transformable. So starting from the pieces of furniture, I remember the table that moves up, pops up, transforming the function of the pavilion was a key element that drove the decision of the jury. This is very important for us as Pininfarina because we envision a future in which architecture will become, in a sense, we say alive. We will be able to transform, to adapt to the user's needs. And so we look forward to having you in Torino for the internship to study more and to research more in this direction.
Okay, thank you very much, Giovanni. I don't know if Riccardo Pollo is connected. I would like to thank Riccardo, the responsible for the Department of Architecture and Design at Politecnico. Maybe he was not able to join us, but I would like to say that the Politecnico of Torino is the real winner of this category because 3 finalists are from the Politecnico. So congratulations to the university here in Torino. And now it's time to move to another special award, the Chairman Award. It's a an award that has personally been assigned by our chairman, Paolo Pininfarina, to the work that has reserved a special attention to the Pininfarina design values. And the special chairman award goes to Valentina, the project presented by Nathan Groot from France, student of the ISD Rubica. Nathan, are you connected?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Nathan. Congratulations. Bravo.
Thank you very much.
So first question, why did you call it Valentina?
It's a bit a funny question. Actually, I began the project on the 14th of February. So everybody was there with the Valentina.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, that's it.
Okay.
And I was working, so that was the name of the project.
Okay. And what's the concept behind this project?
So, yeah, the idea here, because we were asked to think about something that would be after COVID. The idea for me was to have two persons separated and to make them linked as much as possible. So the main concept of the vehicle is to have this tilting motion of the two capsules, reuniting both individuals inside the vehicle, and then helping them to connect as much as possible.
I see. So congratulations again. I would like to ask Mr. Pininfarina why he has decided to assign the chairman award to Nathan.
Thank you very much, Francesco, and thank you very much, Nathan. You made a great job. Really, I was enthusiastic when I saw this project because I can see a lot of study of Pininfarina, a lot of story of Pininfarina dream cars. First of all, the project is contemporary because of the idea of the capsules is contemporary, but it's innovative at the same time. There is interest in aerodynamics that is very much in the heritage of Pininfarina, and also interest in lightweight. The car is light, so I can really say that it's Pininfarina because it's aerodynamic and it is light. You have said that you have been looking at the Modulo, and we have been looking at the Battista. I can also see in this car some spirit of the Maserati birdcage on the top, let's say, and also some spirit of the H2 speed in the front because it's very much open and light. So in the end, you know that we are now very much involved in the launch of the Battista, and this car makes me think of eventual ideas for future versions and personalization and so on. So you will understand how much I can be enthusiastic about a car that is hypercar, that is grand luxury. You know, Pininfarina is lusso e gran lusso. So for me, this car is in the roots of the company because it's grand luxury. And let me end my speech saying that I am sure that my opinion about your product is shared by the men who are backing me here, that is the previous chairman, like my father and my grandfather. So they will be happy to see your project. Thank you very much.
Well, excellent. Thank you, Mr. Pininfarina. So, Nathan, I would like to show you your prize. Mr. Pininfarina mentioned the Maserati birdcage, and so you will be awarded with a wooden sculpture of the Maserati birdcage. It's a scale model realized in limited edition, so it's really a unique prize. Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, so then we will ship it to your home, okay?
Thanks.
So, Nathan is a student of the ISD Rubica, and I would like to invite Remy Constantin to say a few words. Hi, Remy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, perfect. I'm very happy for Nathan, of course, because I think everybody deserves, but he deserved it because he made it in his spare time, actually, and what you could see here was maybe his fourth or fifth version of the work, because we work it all the time. And congratulations to Nathan, of course, congratulations to all the contestants, and thank you, Pininfarina, for allowing people and young talents to have such a great opportunity to shine, of course, because they are baby designers, and actually they want to grow, and it's very important for us to have that kind of feedback, knowledge, of course, and also recognition by all the peers. What I like in the project actually is that it comes from the inside, because Nathan is more focused in interior design, and then he built it from the inside to the outside, with full of technology, styling, of course, and also underlaid 3D. So it's a full package, and we love when projects like these, yes, make their way in all the design area. So thank you, Pininfarina, for that. You know that Nathan is not graduated at the moment, so I think he will rise again. And hopefully, Nathan, I hope you will make your way in the design industry, because you have there today a wonderful prize. So thank you a lot, Pininfarina, because it was a really great experience, opportunity. We were in collaboration with Francesco lots of time, and then we're here. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Remy. It's been a pleasure cooperating with you. Thank you for your support. And so it's time for the last award, another special award. I'm talking about the Design Wanted Award, assigned by the founder of online design research, designwanted.com, Patrick Abbattista. And the winner of the Design Wanted Award is Pavilion, the Ego Gallery, project by Kim Junu, student of the Coventry University. Kim, congratulations. Bravo. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you so much for this award.
So what was the inspiration for this pavilion?
Well, I inspired from the Serpentine Pavilion project. It's about Serpentine Pavilion is annually built in London's Kensington Garden by selecting one architect, and so each year to show their pure vision and philosophy. So also Pavilion is a playground of modern architecture, which can reflect the architect's personality. So I thought this vehicle can be a pavilion for normal people which can reflect normal people's personality.
So this project seems to be halfway between architecture and mobility.
Yeah, there's architecture inside.
So you will be awarded with publication of your story, of your work on designwanted.com. So a lot of thousands of readers will appreciate your work. So it's an extra element to be added to your CV, to your book. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I don't know if Patrick Abbattista is connected. Patrick?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, can you please tell us, welcome Patrick, can you please tell us why did you decide to award Pavilion?
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank you very much for inviting me and for choosing Design Wanted to share this special award with the design community. And of course, I want to congratulate with all the designers who submitted their projects, because they've been amazing and it's not been an easy task to choose. Getting to the point, and I chose Pavilion because it's a very challenging piece of design. It helps us to change a bit our paradigm. On one side, it gets a lot of inspiration from, let's say, the social media on one side, because it's all about self-expression. But on the other side, it's, in my opinion, a conversational piece of design. So it really gets something different on the streets, and it drives attention to the social conversation somehow. You know, it's not just a mobility piece of design, but it's something that you can definitely use and approach in terms of conversation. And really well done. I loved it, and it's something that pushes us to see more in the future and to look ahead and see what we could change actually the way we use the mobility pieces, the mobility designs. So thank you very much. And I'm glad to give you this special award.
Great.
Thank you.
So congratulations again, Junu, and thank you, Patrick. I invited Ed Stubbs. Yes.
Francesco, could I
Yes,
possibly add a few words to that?
Yes, sure.
We had such in-depth discussions together with the judges about Kim's project. And Patrick and I were really impressed because it's not just about moving things or people, but it's about moving ideas, about moving emotions, and creating kind of a focal point in the city, like you would for an event or a concert or something like this. But this moves emotions across the city, and then if different people can connect with it at certain times, it becomes almost like an event in itself. People find out that, oh, you know, next week on Monday, so and so will make their presentation, the thing will move here. It becomes a total talking point of the city, and it brings life back to cities as well. Right now, what happens is we're all rushing to one place or another. There's lack of connection with people in cities, and this turns the city into an emotional playground, and that's totally revolutionary. And you know, you can call it mobile Instagram if you want, call it what you want. But I think what's really, really inventive is this idea of transporting people's emotions, not just their bodies. And that's really, really something wonderful. So thanks for that.
Excellent, Kevin. I would like to thank Ed Stubbs, final year tutor of automotive and transportation design at Coventry University. So now we have all the names of the winners. I want to thank again all the students who sent their works, even those who didn't win, because they have enriched us with their ideas, with their vision of the future. And I would like to thank again all the schools involved, the jury, our chairman Kevin, Giovanni, on the prestigious members of our jury. Through this competition, we have celebrated creativity, the ability to imagine the future, because we strongly believe that design can make the world a better place to live. And so you, the designers, can and must play a crucial role to design new scenarios, new dreams for a new world. And so thank you again, and see you soon on the next occasion. Bye-bye. Ciao.
Bye-bye. Thank you.